Brian, you are up now with the Cheetah, one of the fastest men in the National Football League. Obviously, Tyreek Hill, Dolphins. You got it.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill, the biggest storyline that's come out is him talking about the differences between his quarterbacks. So that's what we have to go on so far. And for whatever reason, he has gone to bat for his quarterback more than I think he needed to. Because now it's like kind of like awkward, like the way he keeps hyping up to it. It's like, all right, dude, like I get it that you probably realize that your quarterback's getting slammed a little bit, but he's a big boy. He's made some solid plays in this league. He's not a bust. In fact, even if he's not great this year, he's still not a bust.
Right.
This guy will do whatever happens this year and going forward. I can trust him to pick up a win in this league against most teams. But why do you trade for Tyreek? Because Tua's got a weak arm. You're thinking short-sighted of what Tyreek actually does. His speed is his biggest asset, not when he uses it, when he chooses not to use it.
Right.
Because of what he's able to do by manipulating the defense with his feet. So many times I see him throttle up and throttle down, and it gives guys like tremors in their legs trying to figure out which direction they need to be going. You're in a back pedal the whole time as a cornerback. So you're trying to think like, all right, how quick do I need to get on my horse and flip my hips and run? I need to be ready because at any moment this dude's going to turn on the jets, and I got to do my best to stay stride for stride, or else my safety is going to be one-on-one himself.
Right.
And one-on-one on himself on a trying to cut Tyreek off, which is incredibly hard to do with his straight line speed. The guy runs a sub 4.3. It's nuts. So
I do want to add too that Tua has been hitting him well in practice. Like good. Like Tua's hitting 65-yard throws to Tyreek Hill. I do want to point that out. That I know we're talking about practice, but Tua's not as dog shit as everybody likes to think.
no, nope,
So,
never has been, never will be.
No.
But haters gonna hate, and Tyreek Hill is gonna bring a lot of attention to this team. So we'll see how they use it. I want to see stuff like this first play here. So it's a goal to go situation. You're going to come out in shotgun because that's what you do because you're the Chiefs. We'll see how much they do this with the Dolphins. I would imagine still a decent amount. McDonald being a Shanahan offshoot, he might be leaning a little more under center stuff. They love their under center play action and getting guys out on the run, half field reads, all that good stuff. So I could see him doing a lot of that, but I wouldn't take this kind of a play out of Tyreek's playbook. This needs to be part of his every game situations.
Right.
So they're going to use them, in the best way possible, which is I want to get him moving and I want to get him in spots in the space. Simple as that. There's nothing crazy about this play. It's not super inventive. Andy Reid gets a lot of credit for what he's done in this league with his offensive mind. I don't really think this is one of them, but once you get so many pats on the back, everyone just it's like I don't even know. It's like the mountain that just keeps climbing. So Tyreek Hill here, doing what he does best and gets into space and makes a play.
All right, let's take a watch. Brian, you let me know when to stop and start.
Mm-hmm.
Very specific style of goal line offense that the Kansas City Chiefs have. They're going to always give you a lot of motion.
It's just too easy. Yep, that's it. It's very short.
Right here.
So he's kind of like half decoy on that play and then half real option.
This is a jet sweep, right? Technically.
I mean, it's a jet motion for sure.
Right.
They're going to take him across a formation. They're correctly communicating as best as they can on defense. The problem is that you're putting Tyreek Hill, one of the fastest guys in the league. He's already at a sprint, and you're standing with your hands on your hips. Like you're not gonna be able to catch up with him. You need to be able to communicate as far as how to soften your zone so that you take away some of those edges. They don't even come close to that. I think they get stuck in man to man is what ends up happening here. Because I think that outside corner to Tyreek's right shoulder, I think he's eyeballing Tyreek. That's his man. And then you got the other guy who's pointing across the formation, which is trying to say, hey, if he comes across, he'll be my man. But it's not ideal. You'd rather have a guy go trail on this one.
Right.
They don't trail him. They try and pass him off, which is super tough to do.
Yeah. All right, let's give another look at it really quick.
Very specific style of goal line offense that the Kansas City Chiefs have.
Yeah.
They're going to.
It was too late.
Give you
He crossed in front of, I think that's Max Crosby right in front of him, number 96, 98. Crossed right in front of him, and they didn't leave anything. They didn't leave anyone really to protect that back area, which is
Well, look at that. Look at the back that's standing right there, kind of pointing across the formation.
25. Yeah.
Yeah, he's either communicating with the safety that, hey, Kelsey's going to be your assignment, or he's trying to say it's still the same thing, but he's trying to communicate that, hey, if Tyreek comes across the formation, we don't have a man out there. There's no corner on the outside. They've bunched in the goal to go situation. They've chosen to bunch their formation, so they didn't leave a man on the end. So this might be an Andy Reid scouting film thing where he noticed a tendency and exploited it. You know what I mean? You can't keep doing the same things over and over in situations, or else coaches catch on and they're gonna count on you doing it, and then it's space. I mean, it's not even fair. One more time, please.
Overtime. One more time. All right, 5:53. And this. Oh yeah, we should say yeah. This is Chiefs and Raiders from 2020.
Yep.
specific style of goal line offense.
Yeah, I just want to see where this defense, this safety back here,
That the Kansas City
he got deked right out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Crosby was really the last line of defense. Or technically the first one, but once Hill went past him, that's some really good horizontal speed.
Yeah.
There for Tyreek Hill.
And those are the plays that need to be in the Dolphins playbook, because it's just utilizing what Tyreek does best. He's an ultimate mismatch on offense, and you need to get him into space as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
Yeah.
So next clip, sir.
What was the
607?
It's 607. Okay, 607. Right there. Okay. Chiefs and Broncos.
So remember how I was just saying how Tyreek's best asset is his speed, and it's actually when he chooses not to use it. That's this. This is putting a quarterback in a horrendous position where he can't make the play consistently. There's no way, if you run this play 10 times, 9 times out of 10 Tyreek's going to come up with the play, because it's all he's doing is running a curl route on this play. So you got man to man, and you're asking the corner just to keep him in front of you. That's his assignment. It's literally his job is like, don't let him get back past you.
Yeah.
So he does his job, except for moves the chains. So let's watch this.
All right. Here we go.
Moody one-on-one, and O.J. Moody is not getting beat deep. No way on this one. You want to throw that one? Yeah, go ahead.
First up, all day. It's open all day long. If you want to try and run a drive down the field from the 25-yard line, where all you're doing is dinking and dunking with Tyreek doing this kind of stuff,
you'll eat all day.
You can, yeah. And add in the fact that you've got Waddle, who I think is going to emerge as one of the most lethal outside receivers. Yeah, you're in big trouble this year.
Yeah. This is interesting. Yeah, great body control, which is something that people don't think of for Tyreek Hill, right? They don't think of him. I think it's like a technical route runner. I feel like they're just like, all he does is just go routes, right? He's just deep ball guy, a really fast guy. He's a yak guy. He's a yards after catch guy. He's a find a way to create open space and just go. And he's so much more than just a route runner. So much better.
I would say he's easily top half of the league in route running, a top 15. But what I actually think makes him so lethal, it's what's between the ears. He reads zone coverages and leverages as well as anyone in the league. The way that he finds the soft spot of the zone so consistently, that's why he turns into that yak guy.
Right.
It's not just because once he gets the ball, he can do dynamic things. It's that he consistently knows how to get himself into places that he's accessible to the quarterback. And this isn't necessarily one of those plays, because that's kind of like, I'm thinking like working across the middle, and you're trying to be between the linebacker, and you're trying to be between the linebacker and the safety. So that's one of these things that could happen. But on this play, this is literally just, it's one-on-one. I would guarantee if you had an all 22 look at this, you would see that it's at least cover one, but it's probably cover two. So it's cover two, man-to-man across the board.
So, all right.
So this is what the corner is supposed to do, and this is what Tyreek is banking on. He's banking on him backpedaling like a fool, and then Tyreek just throwing on the brakes.
Right. I mean, because, I think that's the idea, is that Tyreek is just going to burn you. So I'm going to keep backpedaling, keep him in front, and, and obviously, again, that goes to show that Tyreek is much more than that.
Oh, so much.
It's going to be really hard to cover him this year, I think.
One
more time.
And OJ Moody is not getting beat deep. No way on this one. You want to throw that one? Yeah, go ahead.
And he doesn't even flip. He doesn't even flip directly out. Do you notice that he flips in and keeps position on the cornerback? So he's charging the cornerback's outside shoulder, right? He throws on the brakes, and he turns inside to the inside shoulder of the cornerback before he works to the sideline. So he gives his quarterback even more space to be able to, deliver an accurate ball.
Right. So, all right.